How it's supposed to feel.
Hey YouTube, this is Ronnie back with another video. Today I'll be doing a quick comparison between the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and the Z Fold 3. I just recently ordered it. I wasn't really planning on upgrading this year, but they had a really good deal that I couldn't pass up. So they haven't changed too much on the exterior of the phone, other than just the width of the front screen and the aspect ratio for the inner screen. But it's not too noticeable from the outside. But it is a little bit wider than the Galaxy Z Fold 3, which was a little bit taller. But this is a good thing. Look at the screen. You see, they are able to fit a little bit more into that wider screen, which I really like. So it goes all the way up to, as you guys can see, up to like 5 a.m. for the weather. So that's because of, they kind of made it a little bit wider. On paper it doesn't seem too much, but when you're actually using the phone, I found it to be a little bit better. Of course, I'm still hoping they make it a little bit more wider on the next iteration, but we'll see. But so far I like it. They're able to fit a little bit more text into the screen now, especially when you go to websites. I mean, you can really mess with the zoom, but right off the bat, it just fits a little bit more. I'll show you guys just a little bit more on like how much it could fit. Like I'll show like a video where it actually shows it. But so far I really do like the wider screen better than the narrower screen. So that's a win for me on the screen. But other than that, they haven't changed much. for the outside screen. Same, 120 hertz, same brightness. So here's the video I was talking about. So you guys can see on the video, you can fit a little bit more on the wider screen, which kind of, versus the one on the narrower screen on the Z Fold 3 on the right hand side. So the Fold 4 is on the left. Okay, and in the back we have the camera. It's still using the 3-lens camera. I'm not gonna get too technical with this, as you can find more information on the camera. But it is a updated camera. Now it has 50 megapixel versus the 12 megapixel on the Z Fold 3. This definitely does take a lot, better pictures than the Z Fold 3, which was one of the main reason I switched, because it was getting a little outdated. So I really like the camera system on the Z Fold 4 so far. And as you guys can see, I also picked up the case. I really love this case. This case is just amazing. If you have a Z Fold 4, you should definitely get it. This is probably one of the best one out there. You can kind of switch it between the kickstand, and then you can switch it between the pen whenever you want to. And I absolutely love this concept. And as you guys can see, the stand is really good to the kickstand. And you can also do this while unfolding it all the way, which I didn't do in the thing. But yeah, see just how easy it is to switch between. So whenever you don't need the pen, you can just kind of switch it around and just boom, you're ready to go. And whenever you don't need it, you can just switch it back. The only thing is, because of the bump, you can't really have it on all the time, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna mess with your wireless charging as well. But yeah, this is one of my favorite case so far that handles the S Pen, because all the other versions they made before is just, none of them is really good. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go a little off topic on this particular scene, because right when I'm making this video, I got some good news from Kickstarter. I had pre-ordered a handheld device, gaming device, the Axoe, and everyone was on the same boat. The order got delayed. There had some payment issues, all this stuff, and everyone's just like dying to get the tracking number or any kind of update. And I finally got the tracking number just when I was making this video. So yeah, you guys wait for the video for that, because that gaming device is gonna be amazing. Anyways, let me get back to this. So for the inner screen, they haven't changed much. Everything's pretty much the same. But they did change the aspect ratio, so it's a little bit wider now versus the Z Fold 3, just like the front screen. So it's a little bit wider. So I'm to me, it didn't really make any difference to me. I could hardly tell the difference. But yeah, it is. They said it's supposed to be a better aspect ratio versus what the Z Fold was. And then we got the selfie cam, which is supposed to be a way bigger improvement than the last one. The last one was kind of faded. The quality was pretty bad. So on this one, they improved that. So thank God. But it's not like I used the selfie cam for the inner screen. So to me, it doesn't really matter. And we have some other minor changes, like the chipset. This is the Z Fold 3 used the Snapdragon 888. This one's using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor, which is supposed to be a little bit more efficient. And then, as we already talked about the camera, they changed up on the camera from a 12 meg to a 50 megs. And the battery is pretty much the same, but since it has a newer chipset, so the battery is supposed to be a little bit better. They made it more efficient, which I can vouch for, because right on the first day, I think I had almost 5 hours and 50 minutes of screen on time, and that's a mix of both the inner screen and the outer screen. And then on the Z Fold 3, my battery, I could barely do almost 4 hours, 4.5 hours maybe sometimes. And that's always kind of dragging toward the end. I don't know if it's a battery degradation or what it is, but anyways, I like the battery on the Z Fold 4 so far. Another improvement they made was on the storage. Now it starts off at 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. So this is pretty important. If you take a lot of pictures, make sure you go for the bigger storage, because this doesn't have a SD card, which I just don't know why they don't have it. But anyways, for the crease, as you guys can see, it's still there. It's gonna be there for a while, so don't expect it to go away. But it is a little bit less noticeable than the Z Fold 3, as you guys can see from this video. But my eyes is so accustomed to it that I don't even, I can't even tell. I don't even notice the crease. Alright guys, but to wrap it up, I'm gonna say, if you guys have the ability to upgrade without paying too much, because right now is the holidays, they do a lot of deals for it. I walked out with the watch and the Z Fold 4 for 371. It was a pricing mistake, but they honored it. But I think you can grab it for like $500 to $600 max, I think, if you trade in your Z Fold 3. I think that's a good deal, because you'll get the 1-year warranty again on the new phone. You got the wider screen, you got the better camera, you got the upgraded storage. So to me, it was worth it. But anything more than 500-600, it's not worth it now. You guys should really wait for the next iteration. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.